This is my 50th year. 50 years ago, my mom had brought me to Old Goa. Yeah, we had just come from Kenya in those days. And it's been tremendous because over the years we've been coming and going. But really, we have reached a world-class mark in Old Goa thanks to the Commissioner Sandeep Jakes and the organizers and the press have done a wonderful job. First thing we have to talk, because I've been in London and Kenya and Nairobi, and we've been to religious places like Lourdes and Fatima. One thing that has struck me this time is the cleanliness. If you have cleanliness, toilets, tourists will come. There is no doubt. And every people that I've spoken to, the first thing they've mentioned is the cleanliness. Secondly, they've mentioned is the ease of travel around the two basilicas. There are buggies, there are police, there are volunteers, and the whole place looks really neat and clean. So the feel-good factor is in this festival. Now, this is just the beginning. 50 years ago, my mom brought me. 10 years ago, I had come for the exposition from London. Things were not on this scale. This is now the pinnacle. If you want to organize an event in Goa, this should be the trademark of how to organize festivals. And our commissioner and the volunteers and the priests have done their job. As if people want to ask me the future and how these festivals have to go in the future plan, I say as in Lourdes and in Fatima, the same plan has to be in place. You've got the one-way system, you've got the middle part between the Bon Jesu and Sa Cathedral for people to walk, which in future will encourage even more tourists to come. The toilets have to be there, and as you see, people are coming, and that will encourage tourists from across the world to come because it's easy to travel now. If you come before the exposition, it was a mess. Yeah. Yes. So there's a huge change, and for tourism is not only about beaches in Goa, not about EDMs. This is huge. It's a UNESCO World Center. We have got about 10, 12 huge churches here. So we have to take advantage, which will benefit the tourists, benefit the government, and benefit the people of Goa.
So you are saying that whatever is happening right now at the exposition, it should carry on.
Yeah, I mean, see, you just come here and it's so easy to actually come to Old Goa. They've got a parking area, and why can't it be permanent? There's a one-way system, why can't it be permanent? The middle part to be shut, why can't it be permanent? The gardens, look how beautiful they look. All it needs is the garbage collection, which is mandatory. I mean, we're all supposed to collect our own garbage. It's not a big deal. Some restaurants can be opened officially. The candle people selling candles, the people selling sonograms, they should be welcome, and a certain area can be given to them. But this is happening all across the world. Religious centers have all this. So I strongly believe that this should carry on, and there's not much work needed because the system is already in place.
How do you see the veneration part when you talk about volunteer system and everything?
No, so that is another amazing idea that they've done about the veneration part. I was here on the first day, and it looked all so simple because it was well organized. And I believe that in the churches at the moment, they're giving passes from different villages. If elderly want to come here to get a buggy or they want to get wheelchairs. So all that has been organized. When I speak to people, I said, how are you all coming? He said, no, I went and got the pass from the church. So just imagine what an amazing infrastructure. All the churches are involved, all the people are involved. So that has been fabulous, and I've not had too many complaints. Usually when you come, people used to worry about the queues. Now, despite the security, it is passing easily. Nobody's complaining about the queues. Now, one other thing that I have to add, you've got the veneration, you've got the government doing, but I cannot forget about the stalls. There are about 300, 400, 500 stalls. And there cannot be another festival which is more secular than the one that's happening in Old Goa. You have all religions selling. The goods are being sold from all India, and you have our Hindu brothers, our Muslims, our Punjabis, all sorts of people are involved. And there is no violence. I have been to festivals, you go around the world, there's violence because there's alcohol involved and other things. Here there is no violence. You can walk around everywhere, and people here come for peace. And this is the ultimate first if you are talking about religion.
So overall, if you go to see, the festival is 100%
No.
well organized.
No, this is a fantastic job done. Before the festival, people were really worried because of the roads. There were so many potholes across around Ribandar on the way to Old Goa and the side roads. But you can go on any road here and you will see there are over 200 people cleaning day and night. Amazing. If we can do this, why can't this happen all year round? You can go on all the roads and the toilets. Everywhere there are toilets, and you can see here this time people are happy. And according to some statistics I've heard, about over 1 million people have come and gone. But it has looked easy because we've got now world-class people in charge. So this must carry on.